If there's need for you to take the person on, take him on, and later defend yourself. How that is clear. Yes. If you see anybody with any weapon, if you give him weapon down, he doesn't do it. I'm giving the power to just defend yourself. Yes. Is that clear? Yes. That is all. So that's all. Inspector, Chief, just get some, just 15 to stand by and take all of our items here as we all book the booth. Yes.
There was a video I uploaded, I think a day ago or 2 days ago, about a Nigerian who actually did try to, incite, how will I call it, ridicule the currency of Ghana, how it is done tremendously well, or it is doing well, by saying Ghanaians removed zeros, 10 or 20 or thereabouts. I'm not really conversant with Ghana's currency, but curiosity made me go in research to find out the history and details of Ghana currency. I've come with a video that replicates or shows the history about the currency right from the inception of Sir Dr. Kwame Osaje Nkrumah the late. Guys, correct me in the comment section and throw more light in the comment section about these videos, alongside what is up for the Ghana Inspector General of Ghana Police Service, right? What he has come up with for his team in making sure that they are working effectively well, and as well protecting themselves. So he went ahead to tell his team that at the end of the day, in the course of combating or trying to arrest or whatever any criminal, and you see that they are not backing down, it is fire for fire, boot for boot. We're going to see that in this video. Alongside, yes, we've got other reactions from other foreigners, as well as spicing it up with what is up and trending with the government of Ghana, what the president and his team is also doing for the Ghanaian youth in terms of skill acquisition, skills training, and what have you. So I would love us to watch these videos till the end. Shout out to one of my subscribers who actually did bring to my notice of what they will be interested in. So it's about you people, not me. It's what you people like here that I will bring on. So feel free to tell me or share with me video links that will be very beneficial, educative, expository for each and every one of us to see. I am not a deaf and dumb. I listen to my audience because you people are the reason why I show up here. So just a subtle reminder, I listen to your comments, I read your comments, if there are any mistakes, any error, I get that from your comments, even though I might not reply all the comments, right? But whatever it is you feel like as a subscriber, even some of you share the links on WhatsApp to me, let me know. I will sure bring it on here and make adjustments and corrections where and when necessary. Thank you so much for always standing by and always taking me the way I am. I'm not perfect. I really appreciate that about you people. So meanwhile, let's see these videos. Give this video a huge and a massive thumbs up. Do not forget to share your thoughts in the comments and stay subscribed if you like it on here. Now we'll see you at the end of these videos.
And the British or the Europeans came to Africa, we're already having our established financial system and had a currency that we're using for trade. In fact, historically, when it comes to trade and transactions in Africa, what easily comes to the minds of people is barter trade. But people don't know that we actually had a well-established monetary system that was running in Africa, and that was the cowries. But even up to today, certain African tribes are still using cowries as a mode of payment. In fact, especially my tribe, the Dagaba, they are still using cowries as a mode of payment for dowries. Whilst we're still using the cowries as a mode of payment, but then in 1796, the first monetary coin was introduced in the Gold Coast. It was used exclusively in the Gold Coast alongside the cowries and then gold as well until 1901, where they started to change into a different monetary system. So now let's find out the philosophy behind the adoption of the cowrie to become the currency of Ghana. After the Europeans invaded the continent and then we had the Gold Coast, what was being used was the British pounds. And for the British pounds was used basically in the British colonies. After independence in 1957, Nkrumah decided to change the name from British pounds to the Ghana pounds. But Nkrumah seems not to be satisfied with how that we still have British tied to Ghana, which didn't look to be autonomous. Nkrumah wanted a total emancipation, total independence. He wanted everything about the country to predate whatever had a connection to the colonial master. So in 1965, Nkrumah wanted to have a currency that synchronized with the Ghanaian culture, philosophy, and traditions. So they then look out for a name that will drum home this particular philosophy. Therefore, Nkrumah then adopted the name Cedi. In fact, Cedi is a clan name for cowrie. So now let's see the vision behind the adoption of the name Cedi. After independence in 1957, Nkrumah wanted Ghana to have a truly indigenous identity free from colonial symbols. So when introducing a new national currency in 1965, he replaced the Ghana pound with the Cedi, reviving the traditional name rooted in Ghana's own history and trade. But after introducing the Cedi, Nkrumah was making a powerful economic statement, and which indicated that Ghana wanted to have an autonomous economic financial system that was devoid of a foreign influence. And with that statement, Ghana or Africa was capable of managing its own affairs. So now let's see the reason behind the adoption of the name Cedi. But the name Cedi was symbolic. It connected Ghana's modern financial system to indigenous economic history, but it also promoted a sense of national pride and independence. Once we were independent, there was no need having anything that had a colonial connection. But this was the effort Nkrumah put in place to ensure that we had a full independent economic system that was running. And he succeeded. And even after today, that legacy is what is still on. The introduction of the Cedi in 1965, but during that time, Nkrumah's picture was on the Cedi notes until somewhere after he was overthrown. Then the whole system was changed. But then the name Cedi still remained until 2007, when the Kufuor's government decided to change the name from Cedi to the Ghana Cedi, which we have used up to today. In fact, this was necessitated because of the high inflation. But during that time, and for the inflation was so high that to just buy a simple good, you need to carry a lot of money. In fact, those of you can remember, the figure 20,000 was actually a lot of money to carry. And so then we had the Ghana Cedi, which arguably solved the situation. Then a lot of people now want to know how we got the name Pesewa and how that it became part of the Ghana's currency. In fact, the Pesewa is the account word for the 1/10 of a cowrie. So if you look at the adoption of the Pesewa, but Nkrumah wanted to decimalize the Cedi, that's the cowrie. So in breaking it down, 1 Cedi equals to 100 pesewas, which match perfectly with the meaning of pesewas as 100. But that's not all. There's actually a symbolism to using the pesewas. So let's look at the symbolism attached to the use of the pesewa. So when you look at the pesewa, just like the Cedi, choosing pesewa connected modern Ghana to its indigenous trading heritage. It also made the currency system culturally relevant, not just a colonial carryover. You see, so this also helped to delink that connection with the colonial system, but have an autonomous financial system that was purely Ghanaian. Beautiful.
What she has to say.
Things they all call.
Things they all call.
My Igbo brother for Ghana.
Things they all call.
Ghana people prefer to call him.
Things they all call.
When they protest, say Igbo people must go because of him. This man get audacity. Now he wants to celebrate 7th year anniversary New Yam Festival for Ghana. And he get audacity, they invite all Ghana youth and every other Ghana, including the one in diaspora, to come and join him celebrate New Yam Festival, Igbo style.
Madam, if you not listen, make you not listen, nothing they occur. Nothing they occur here. And nobody they tell your mom say, now we Ghanaians will give them that king. No Ghanaians go give anybody a king, a stranger. Of course, a stranger, nobody knows a hood from where he came from. Okay, we have our own right of kingdom in Ghana, in Ashanti region. Okay, whatever it is, just go and read our archives and you get to know that that Igbo man has no right to call himself a king in our land. So it's not Ghanaians that are calling him a king. We will never respect him as a king. We could respect him as a leader, because when I have traveled in most of the Western worlds, okay, I've seen other tribes leaders. If you go to United States of America, if you go to Chicago, Illinois, if you go there, you find a lot of Ghanaians leaders, Ashanti, Manche. You don't see anybody say, I'm a king. Okay, so it is not us, it is your people that are calling themselves the Igbo king. Okay, watch the video.
Chiefs, Omo. This our Igbo people. We una really get audacity, sha. I no blame Ghana people where
they get audacity. They don't respect.
Oga, then don't say shit where you shit they smell. You can't go the shit bigger shit like Nukun Nama New Yam Festival in Ghana. 20.
Hey,
What this Ghanaian man said about Nigerians.
Any landlord who is what? Housing Nigerians in his abode or whichever. Any landlord you know has given a house to Nigerians and the Nigerians are living there. Quick, send an audio recording to the Ghana Immigration Service. Why is it that these Nigerians, these crooks, still cannot find that 36 states as a safe haven?
Please, when you are speaking like this, also consider that you have Ghanaians living in Nigeria. What will happen to them? Just think, just think, just think, just think.
Now, there is this video, I just chanced upon it, by the Ghanaian police officers, and a very stern warning against the Nigerians that they are going after the criminals. Now, I don't want to preempt what the video wants to say. I want you yourself, my listener, my cherished listener and subscriber, to watch this video and be very careful with the way you live your life, especially if you know this thing is not for you. Don't touch it, okay? Especially the Nigerians. It's very, 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 very worrying. If you watch this video, you understand what. If you understand what the officer is saying, then you know you guys must be very careful on the street. Watch this video.
If there's need for you to take the person on, take him on, and later defend yourself. How that is clear. If you see anybody with any weapon, if you give him weapon down, he doesn't do it. I'm giving the power to just defend yourself. Is that clear? That is all. So that's all. Inspector, Chief, just get some, just 15 to stand by and take all of our items here. As we all book the booth. Is that clear? Okay.
Did you hear what? Very serious. Okay, they are going after the criminals in the system now. So you dare not cross their path. Okay? Now, this is what the man said. He said, if they give you the arm and you can't use it, and they're also coming with something, you need to defend yourself. When a police officer or an army officer or any military personnel tells a commandant, tells his people, defend yourself, mean you shoot, I shoot. And the police, they are very good at shooting. The police officers in Ghana here, our police officers are very, very good at shooting. They are perfect, including the Nigerians, what the police officer said vividly. Watch the video.
Do you know what it means when an officer is told to defend him or herself?
You see?
Do you really know what the officer meant? Do you? I don't think you understand. I don't think. If you really do understand the terms the officer was using, you wouldn't have been out there threatening the security officers or the security fraternity, bro.
Yeah.
The Juma na you.
Ayu. Yanka ya nuntu. Sir. A branch of Charlie Mapewasem. Hi. Ukasanu is just simple, but it carries weight. Okay? Someone who can't see an actually and some not see the way a police in my order now. Because the police need a culture will say, defend yourself. Then there's something coming on. And you know, even the Ghanaian citizens, we are not only warning the Nigerians. Some of the Ghanaian citizens too are into this kind of criminality. So please be aware of the warning that the police is giving to the citizens and the visitors in the nation. Defend yourself if you know what it means. That's what the guys say. Please watch the video.
Most people in Nigeria, they feel that Ghanaian patients
don't mind them.
I can beat my chest to tell you that Ghanaian patients is not weakness. It's rather intelligent. They are calculative and they are only being human. And you that want it fast, you misinterpret it to be weakness. They are not weak. I've spent a couple of years here in Ghana and I've looked at these people and see the way
you see all what these Nigerians are doing, and we Ghanaians, we are complaining. It seems they have never come close to any Ghanaian that is very, very serious. Not serious, I mean furious. If it's Nigerian, you pronounce it furious, F-U-R-I-O-U-S. R-I-U-S, furious. Okay, they have never come close to any Ghanaian that is very, very angry. So they see us to be very cowards. They see us to be coward, not very. Okay, and that is why they kept doing all they are doing. They kept, hurting us. But it's good your own person, your own countryman has said it, that the calmness of Ghanaians is not, you cannot take it for a joke. Please watch the video.
And I discover that these people are not weak at all. They are rather intelligent.
A lot of people think Ghanaians are weak. Ghanaians are very soft people. They are very this, they are very that. I'll tell you one thing. Ghanaians are very patient people. Very humble people, right?
Thank you.
If you think Ghanaians are weak, ask yourself this question. If they are weak, how come they are the first African country to gain independence?
Thank you.
How much money you get for this world? Eh?
Thank you.
If you can't possess peace of mind, you are still what? You are still poor.
One thing about Ghana is that staying in this environment, in this country, will teach you how to be patient.
Thank you. You see, let's end the video here. I am very happy with these narratives. Okay? So continue doing your own things. Snap your
Youth Focus Endeavor by the Ghanaian President Johndramanimahama. This project is both bold and a visionary undertaking, which is the National Apprenticeship Program. This project, once it was initiated, promised to be massive, but flew under the radar for many people in the country. It has become a revolution, a lifeline for thousands of young Ghanaians eager to build sustainable futures for themselves. The National Apprenticeship Program has already made a remarkable stride, enrolling 15,000 trainees in its pilot phase. That shows you how daring the project is. So join me today as we explore how this program is tackling youth unemployment, bridging the skills gap and fueling economic progress. April 2025. President Johndramanimahama stood before the nation and told us a powerful vision he had to empower Ghana's youth by equipping them with the tools to thrive in a rapidly evolving economy. But many people did not see the impact that this project has. The president recognized that youth unemployment, which is standing at 12.6%, with nearly 29% of young people not engaged in education, employment or training, is a massive challenge that demands urgent action. The National Apprenticeship Program was born from this realization. It is a dynamic government-led initiative designed to provide young Ghanaians with practical industry-relevant skills, and this has a robust 300 million Ghana cedi allocation in the 2025 budget. The program also offers free high-quality training and monthly stipends to ease financial pressures, ensuring its accessibility for all, from agriculture to manufacturing to information and also communication technology, fashion as well, construction, renewable energy and traditional crafts. The National Apprenticeship Program is preparing a workforce ready to meet the demands of a modern globalized economy. And the exciting part is, it is totally free and providing such valuable skills, just grooming the workforce in the country. What even makes this initiative truly remarkable is its inclusivity, welcoming everyone from school dropouts to university graduates, ensuring that every Ghanaian, regardless of their background, has a pathway to success. In the Bono region, which this project is making current strides, the National Apprenticeship Program is already a beacon of progress, demonstrating the transformative power of a targeted investment in human capital. The dedicated regional coordinator, who is Adam Sibrahim, shared an inspiring insight about the program's early successes. From a pool of 6,000 enthusiastic applicants, 700 trainees have been carefully selected to embark on this life-changing journey, with the rest of them not even left out. But this is just the pilot phase. These apprentices represent all 12 administrative districts and municipalities in the region. They'll be learning trades as well as building sustainable livelihoods under the mentorship of 136 skilled master trainers. These young Ghanaians will be mastering competency-based skills in critical sectors such as manufacturing, construction, and traditional crafts. As the regional coordinator emphasized, the importance of discipline and commitment is urgent in these trainees to seize the opportunity to transform their lives and contribute to Ghana's growth. For those who weren't selected as well, he urged that this is just the initial phase. He offered a compelling message of hope that the program is expanding and more opportunities are on the way. This reflects the government's unwavering commitment to ensuring that every young person in Bono, every young person in Ghana has a chance to shine. The National Apprenticeship Program is not just a regional success, as it is a nationwide movement, gaining unstoppable momentum. In this pilot phase, the program has already surpassed its initial target of 10,000 trainees, having to enroll an impressive 15,000 young Ghanaians across various training models. This shows you that there is promise in this initiative. The achievement underscores the government's dedication to scaling up opportunities and addressing the skills gap that has long hindered economic progress. The National Apprenticeship Program offers more than just the training. as it provides nationally recognized certifications that open the doors to employment or self-employment in priority sectors. This is such an amazing initiative, and every Ghanaian has to know about this. Whether it's a young woman in Tamale learning to design sustainable fashion, a young man in Kumasi mastering renewable energy technologies, or an apprentice in Sunyani perfecting traditional craftsmanship, the program is creating pathways to prosperity. And by aligning training with the needs of Ghana's growing industries, the National Apprenticeship Program is ensuring that its beneficiaries are not just job ready, but equipped to innovate, lead, and drive economic transformation. At the heart of the National Apprenticeship Program is a commitment to quality training, delivered by skilled master trainers, handpicked by the government, who serve as mentors, role models, and catalysts for change. And in the Bono region alone, 136 master trainers have been engaged to guide apprentices, sharing their expertise and fostering a culture of excellence. These trainers are not just impacting technical skills, they are also instilling values of hard work, creativity, and resilience, as they were handpicked by the government because of their qualifications. The program's competency-based approach ensures that the trainees gain hands-on experience, preparing them to meet the demands of the real-world industries, from constructing energy-efficient buildings to developing cutting-edge ICT solutions. These apprentices are learning to solve practical challenges that will shape Ghana's future. The involvement of the master trainers also strengthens the local economy, as their expertise creates a ripple effect, uplifting entire communities through knowledge sharing and skills development. The various regional coordinators' leaderships serve as a powerful call to action for both the trainees and the broader community. The Bono coordinator in particular passionately encouraged apprentices to approach their training with seriousness and dedication, recognizing that this opportunity is a stepping stone to a brighter future. And this is what is exciting the most, because their skills will be felt in the nation once they master their crafts. Sectors like agriculture, manufacturing, and renewable energy are critical to Ghana's growth, and this National Apprenticeship Program is particularly focusing on those areas that are in need in Ghana, ensuring that the young people will be equipped to drive progress in these areas. As the National Apprenticeship Program continues to expand, its impact is only beginning to unfold. The initial success of enrolling 15,000 trainees nationwide is a powerful indicator of what's possible when vision, resources, and commitment come together. In the Bono region, the 700 apprentices and 136 master trainers are laying the foundation for a brighter, more prosperous future. Across Ghana, thousands are joining this movement, each one a testament to the power of opportunity and hard work. This National Apprenticeship Program isn't to be slept on, as it has potential, fostering innovation and building a nation where every young person can thrive. And the current president's vision is clear. Ghana is at a point where no one is supposed to be left behind, where skills are the currency of progress, and the government involving in the country's workforce is the same thing as investing in the economy. At the heart of the National Apprenticeship Program, we are reminded of an incredible potential that lies within Ghana's youth. President Johndramanimahama's leadership has set this in motion to be a transformative initiative that is already changing lives from bustling streets of Sunyani to rural communities in the Bono region and beyond. With 15,000 trainees already enrolled and a goal of 100,000 more each year, the National Apprenticeship Program is a beacon of hope for generations eager to make a mark. The apprentices, master trainers, and communities supporting this project know that they are part of something historic. It's a movement that will be shaping Ghana.
All right, guys, based on what we have seen for the currency, Ghanaians, at this point, it is up to you guys to tell me or throw more light what this guy has narrated about the currency of Ghana, the history. Is it really a thing? Is it really the true history? Because I want to believe that it's true. Tell me, okay? I would love to hear from you in the comment section. Then as well, moving on, we have seen what the Ghana Inspector General of the Police have told his team moving forward because of the insecurity, in the country, which is mostly as a result of this incessant back and forth crimes being committed by some Nigerians in Ghana alongside other foreigners and individuals in the country Ghana. And I believe it is really a hard time for the Ghana police, Ghana immigration at this point. Let's not lie. It's really a hard time. And guys, I think it is right for us as Nigerians living in Ghana at this point to talk to ourselves, to school ourselves, educate ourselves by acting right and behaving right. If you listen to the video of Mr. Onomsky, where he showed or pointed out where a Ghanaian was saying all landlords in Ghana renting apartments or houses to Nigerians should stop or they should be arrested. I kind of see that, in two ways, because like I will always tell you people, I don't mix words. I am not in position to tell Ghanaians what to do in their country, or we as Nigerians are not in position to tell Ghanaians what to do in their country. If Ghanaians decide, or the government decide, or the citizens decide that this is what they want to happen in their country, that is how it's going to be. So it's either you take it or leave it, because it is their country. And that's why it should be an eye-opener, a hit, and a very big blow to us to, seek to finding a way or ways out to start building our country, start fixing our country. So that at the end, you see that whether you like it or not, they have taken their decision. Their decision is their decision. You as a foreigner, you have nothing to do against that. You can't fight them. So whether they say landlords don't rent house to Nigeria or landlord rent house to Nigeria, it is not your right to say because they say so. What about Ghanaians in Nigeria? Think about Ghanaians in Nigeria. If they say don't rent house to Nigerians in Ghana, it is their country. Nigeria can as well too take their own decisions in their own country. What is it about in our country? Because our country at this point does not even know its front and its back, its right from its left when it comes to what immigrations, the police, and all whatnot. You and I know. We know the truth about the state of our country right now, the insecurity, the lack of trust from Nigerian police, immigration. In fact, at this point, Nigeria is even something that is scary. It's scary. I'm telling you, to say the least. Is it the kidnapping? Just the other day, yesterday, I saw a video of a Ghanaian. I didn't want to bring that video here. Sorry, because I wasn't too sure of the source or if it was actually a Nigerian. But speculation says it's a foreigner, right? But I wasn't too sure if it's a Nigerian who committed such crime. Using, an object, a sharp object, I don't want to mention the name, on the neck of a Ghanaian bike man. Guys, these are the insecurities we are talking about in Ghana. These are the reasons Ghanaians are lamenting and complaining. And there are major problems. There are key problems. What is a country without safety, without security? I know that the way it is online, I am not sure how it is in reality, because what I am seeing online that they are bringing from true life daily activities is scary, to say the least. As a Nigerian who have not even been to Ghana, it scares me. And most times all these things, you guys don't understand how personally, I just like my kind of person, my personality, it affects me. It affects my emotions, it affects my thinking, my psychology, my mood, my everything. Every day I wake up and I see these things. Most of you think it's all about content. It's not about content. It might be content for others. I'm talking about me here. Everything is not content for me. There are ways things affect me, both on the positive and on the negative. That's why when I'm happy, I'm happy. When things are happening on the positive, I feel very happy. I feel joyous, excited, and I put out my reactions on this channel. You guys see it. When things are happening on the negative, you see my reactions too. I don't know how to fake it. I don't know how to pretend. You guys, and for the records, so whatever is happening in Ghana, Kenya, South Africa, cut across the continent of Africa, even outside Africa, I shall bring them here just for us to be on the know. This is not to demarket any country, but just exposing things, so that we will be on the know, even in Nigeria. So, ladies and gentlemen, based on what the president as well is doing for the youth and the citizens of Ghana, it's also a welcome development, just like we've seen. Ghanaians, I just really need you people at this point to know that my heart and everything about me is with you all in this. We are in this together. It is of no grounds to say at the end of the day, telling Ghanaians what to do. We don't need to tell people what to do in their country. If Ghanaians are in Nigeria and they are behaving themselves, is it not enough, reason for you to know how behaved, how composed Ghanaians are everywhere they go? This is not to say or vouch for Ghanaians that there are no bad eggs, but that's not why I'm here. My own is to point out where the errors and the mistakes are. Let's see it, learn and take corrections. That's the essence, that's the goal and the objective, not to incite any war or anything. So that's why I brought what is going on based on what the president is doing. So in all we've seen here today put together, I want to know, what are your thoughts, your opinion, your input? As a fan of this channel, your concern, your feelings, everything about you is my concern as well, especially my Ghanaian and South African and other countries' citizens I have here on this channel. So the goal, the aim is to see how our countries can be better, our countries can, recover, especially Nigeria, because at this point, it's affecting other countries. The character, the behavior, the attitude of Nigerians, I'm telling you, in Ghana, is affecting Ghanaians, it's affecting South Africans, it's affecting Kenyans. You see the other video clip I put, how they are being deprived of medical attention, medical services in South Africa, because it is overburdening to them. Right? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to bore you guys. I just need you to see these things through. Share your thoughts, your comments, especially what the Ghana police has come up with. What do you think about all this? Is it a welcome development? Because me, I am even scared to see that Ghana police is saying tooth for tooth, boot for boot. What does it tell you? It is a serious matter. It is a very serious matter. But let's leave it at that. Let's talk in the comments. Give this video a huge and a massive thumbs up if you find it interesting. Tell me what you think or you love to see more. Share this video and stay subscribed if you like it on here. Please don't make it your last. I would love to see you in my next one. Thank you so much, and do have a blessed, a lovely day out there. Ciao, ciao.